Welcome back to My Status and Assassin Obviously Exceeds the Hero. Anime Review, Episode 4, reviewing the 4th episode series, The Assassin Calls a Name. Well, we pick up exactly what we left off last episode. Oh, by the way, we do see briefly the other heroes, where they're on a boat to a country, which versus, of course, Amelia's sister. Who is voiced by the amazing Alexis Tipton. Where it seems like, oh, she can have the Royal Guards attack our lead character, Akira, when all of a sudden her elven father shows up. Yes, her father. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. So, they mentioned in a flashback their father was away. And then he just comes back like, how long was Amelia on the run for? Like, did she just go in the room and she run into Akira in the dungeon? So, and of course, seems also she accuses her of burning her arm with a fake healing potion. He's like, Amelia's like, that was a healing potion. Why the heck you did that for is a complete mystery. And then apparently she tried to use her mind control power, known as Mesmerize. Also, she used her power to supposedly have her sister's fiancé dump her, basically in the engagement, out of the complete blue. Because she's a child of blight, the whole thing with the curse. And then the cap shines later she calls it poppycock. It's bullcrap. Complete and utter bullcrap. She's based it on nothing. And then we have Amelia's sister and Akira have a duel near the sacred tree. And of course, duel was basically that if he wins, she can go wherever she wants. And if this sister wins, she gets to do what he wants. And the king is like, sure, no problem. And apparently also they couldn't allow anyone who's not an elf in their land, which seems to me like complete bullcrap given the fact that every single fantasy anime I've come across generally put humans are always welcome in elven territory. Though at times basically elves, because they live longer than humans, they tend to be depicted as massive dicks. Even in English fiction, they're like this too. Where a lot of the time, the male elves, not usually the female elves, the male elves are so uptight. The fact that, because we're immortal, we basically think you're beneath us because you live for a small, limited time compared to us. We live for 1,000 years. Compared to you, you live barely a century. Yes, that is the common motif with male elves. It's the same type of stereotype that's in a lot of fantasy series I've seen. Either in Western fiction or Japanese fiction, elves always picked and generally put the same. Well, the female elves are a lot nicer compared to male elves, where, like I said, they're depicted as typical dicks. So, of course, basically, Akira and Amelia's sister have their duel. By the way, I have not heard confirmation about this, but I heard the voice of Akira's father. Sounds like Kit Williams. So, they have their duel. It's a pretty amazing duel. And pretty much in the way it's revealed, and of course, apparently her skill is that she actually is a wind user, and Amelia is a spirit user. And the thing of the blight thing, because she doesn't look anything like her parents, because she has the same hair and same eyes. Now, hold the phone here. She may not look like her father because she has the same hair as him, but what about the mother? That's a really good question. Did the mother have silver hair? Maybe she did. Because in other series I've seen, The Adolescence of a Bookworm, where the main character, the female lead of the show, had the same hair color as her dad, while her older sister had the same hair color as her mom. Maybe that Amelia's hair is the same hair color as the mom. Though for some weird reason, all the elves we see here are all men, and they're all blondes. For those of you curious about the whole blonde elf thing, that's been common in a lot of, I would say almost every single series that features elves. Generally put, a lot of the times depicted as, a lot of the time, blondes. Occasionally might be brown hair, but silver hair? That's a very rare occurrence. So we review what exactly is going on here. So, the Father Chan spell called Forgetfulness reveals what exactly happened. There was a mysterious green-haired person, sounds like a guy, and sounds more like Dallas Reed, where she's given this orb to basically summon monsters to raise her level, but turn out to be trolls, and she tries her best, can't do very much of them, and then, of course, Harshness's fiance comes in with a bunch of elf soldiers, and some of them are killed, and Millie just resurrects them. Yeah, she has the ability to resurrect people. And, like, part of the holy tree got put into his body, which made him immune to the mesmerize spell, but apparently, and of course, also the cat gets a chance to do something too, which Knight, that's a cat's name, Knight. And then, of course, with Duel 1, Amelia go wherever she wants. But I think as a welcome present, they have a feast, and that's the episode. Quite interesting episode. So, I am probably questioning this. What kind of healing potion causes the arm to turn partially black? I've never heard any other series that did this. Now, of course, the whole thing of like, oh, not seeing her per se, seeing her as visible, that's the source material. That's completely accurate. But the black thing I thought was really interesting. But if you look at this so far, in 4 episodes, like, what talking creatures have we seen in the show? Besides humans. There's been elves, a talking cat, and that's it. Seriously, that has been it. Maybe we'll see more as time goes on, but who knows. But the next series to watch will be Gatherers Adventuring Isekai. Yep. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications. I'll see you in a bit for Gatherers Adventuring Isekai. Bye.